Hey, it's me, Tammy B, and this is my review for Scandal. All right, you guys, we are at season 5, episode 1. I have been waiting for this, so let's just jump right on in. So this episode was called Heavy is the Head. So the episode starts off with Miss Sally Langston talking crap about Fitz being a whore in the White House. So she goes on and on about how Fitz is romping with the common woman, yada, yada, yada. And also about how they're throwing a party for the queen and her son and his new wife, you guys. So they show the party. The party looks really nice. And we notice that Mellie is not there. So why is Mellie not there? Well, low key, we all know because Fitz kicked Mellie out, right? But also because Liv is there and that's his boo. So people trying to just cover up the fact that Mellie not there. They saying that she got the flu and that she's not feeling well. They try to get the vice president's Miss Ross to kind of butter up the queen and kind of chit chat with her and do first lady's duties, while Olivia and Fitz all googly eyed across the room from each other, right? So now we find out why the episode is called Heavy is the Head, because it's about the princess. So we find out that, the princess, she's American. She just married the queen of the prince of Candonia. And so this is the party, you guys. So Liv and Abby are all in the bathroom just talking. So it was cool to see them because remember last season they wasn't friends. So I kind of missed the whole Abby and Olivia dynamic because remember they used to be friends and roommates and stuff, but whatever, they wasn't friends. So they all chit-chatting in the bathroom talking about what's going on. Abby is asking Liv like is Fitz still her boo, and she kind of denying it. So Abby is kind of revealing like, well, dang, ever since Cyrus gone, the new chief of staff, who is Portia de Rossi, she don't like her or whatever. It don't seem like she do. So Abby like, oh, I need to get up out of here. Maybe I wish I had a job like the princess, because the princess, all she do is wear diamonds on her head, and all she had to do was fall in love with somebody, and she got the best life ever. Come to find out, y'all, the princess in the bathroom stall. So the princess come out like, oh, I was going to keep quiet, but y'all talking about me. So, what's up or whatever. Abby says sorry. And then the princess tells Liv like, dang, do you think all these people would be talking about me if they knew how much it hurt? And Liv was like, no, right? So whatever. That was a funny little scene. I was like, dang, they just got straight busted. I don't know. That was kind of funny. So boom, y'all, after the whole party, the princess ends up getting in a car crash, you guys, in a little tunnel. She all dead in her princess dress, laying on the floor. The little bodyguard got his head all bashed in. So the queen calls Olivia like, hey, come help us. So Liv gets to the crime scene and covers up the princess because everybody taking pictures. So whatever. So boom, now that all these pictures are out there, Liv and now that the queen hired Olivia to help, Olivia and Quinn tries to buy all the pictures back from paparazzi, y'all. So they spend like $2 million paying off all these people to get their pictures back. There's this one guy on the motorcycle that they can't find, y'all. So they just gonna continue to try to find him, right? So Mellie, y'all know she won governor of Virginia. So now the next day she plans on getting sworn in. So she expects Fitz to be there, but she ain't heard nothing from Fitz since he kicked her out. So she talks to Portia de Rossi all mean like, you need to make sure the president is here and yada, yada, yada. Portia de Rossi checked Mellie, y'all. She like, look, you don't care about nobody but yourself. I ain't doing nothing for you. And Mellie like, what are you talking about? Like, you owe me. Oh, girl, like, I don't owe you. You helped me. Remember Huck beat her up or scratched her back or whatever. And so, girl, chief of staff, like, and her name is Lizzie Bear. And that just throws me off because Liz sounds like Liv, like Olivia. So I be like kind of don't know. I don't like the name Liz for this lady, but whatever. Liz, I'm gonna just call her Lizzie Bear, tells Melly, like, look, yeah, you helped get Huck off my back, and in return, I helped you win the whole Senate thing. So we even, girl. So Millie like, dang. So then at the last minute, Fitz end up showing up. And of course he shows up because Olivia gets in his ear like, look, you need to go. That's your wife. She went to a lot of stuff for you, so you need to go to this. So Fitz shows up for Melly swearing in, but only what? He do face for cameras, but when they get behind closed doors, she all happy like, oh, I know you would come. Thank you. We gonna make it work. Da 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 da. Fitz was like, here you go. He handed her them papers, y'all. So Fitz is like, look, I want a divorce, and that's it. And Melly is like, no, right? Like, I'm not signing these. And he's like, look, you got more to lose than me. My term is over. You could tell all the secrets you know about me, but I'm done being president anyway. You just got started, so you will sign these papers. So Melly, y'all, looking poor, broke, and lonely, y'all. And then speaking of looking poor, broke, and lonely, earlier Abby looked at all poor, broke, and lonely because she was under the impression that Fitz wasn't going to Melly's side when she became senator. So she telling all the people at the press conference like, oh, Fitz not here, Fitz not gonna go, so, you know, whatever, y'all get over it. And one of the reporters are like, are you sure? She was like, I said what I said. And she was like, yeah, you did say that, but I'm giving you a chance to change it. And she like, why? And she was like, because people are tweeting right now that Fitz is there. So Abby looked dumb, y'all. So she mad that she looked dumb. So come to find out, y'all, the princess was having an affair with her bodyguard, y'all. Like, oh my goodness. They've been married for 3 years. A lot of times they was separated. He was off doing his prince stuff. She was out doing her princess stuff. So they separated a lot. And of course, as the princess, she got a bodyguard. So she low-key fell in love with the bodyguard, it looked like. So come to find out, Olivia figures out, or thinks she figures out, that she know what happened. Since the princess was cheating, the prince, the husband, got somebody to kill her. So the guy on the motorcycle ended up being the killer, y'all. He had some type of electronic device that makes a car do what you want it to do, and he crashed the car and killed the princess and the bodyguard. So Liv figures it out, and she goes tell Fitz, Lizzie Bear, and David Rosen. Oh, David Rosen kind of helped Olivia kind of figure that out, actually. Or when Olivia figured it out, she went to David Rosen like, hey, can you help me find this guy or whatever? So Liv is like, boom, let's try to throw the prince in jail. And Fitz like, nah, like, number one, we need their help because we want to build a Navy base on they territory or whatever. And number two, like, you know, no, we don't need to get involved or whatever. So Liv mad. She like, oh, you gonna let an innocent life die just so you can build your Navy base? Like, that's not cool with me. So they arguing back and forth right in front of Lizzie Bear and Rosen, and they all kind of like flies on the wall in the room trying to pretend like they not there. So that was kind of funny, y'all. So whatever. Fitz stand his ground on that, so he not here for it. So Olivia runs out and leaves. So she storms home, y'all. She get home. Guess who's sleeping on the couch? Huck. So he all dirty looking, talking about, oh, you back. Like, are you okay? Are you only here because Fitz made you mad? And that's so funny how Huck know her. Like, if Huck wasn't so crazy, I would think Olivia and Huck should be booze low-key because he know her so well. He knew that she only came home. Like, she ain't been home because she been sleeping with Fitz all this time. He knew she only came home because something must be wrong. But whatever, she don't reveal that. She like, I'm good, I just wanted to stay home. And Huck was like, well, look, like, I've been going crazy. I've been kind of staying here. At least today I got up and opened the window. But now since you here, can you fix me? Because I want to go see my baby mama and my son. And she like, look, I can't fix people, Huck. Like, you need to get your own life together and figure something else out or whatever. So Melly goes to Cyrus, y'all. She shows up at Cyrus' door all sad-faced. Her little blue suit was cute. And Cyrus opened the door and Millie's face looked so pitiful. So he like, come on in. So Melly asked Cyrus like, hey, help me get Fitz back and then everything will be good and I'll get you back and we good. And Cyrus like, no, I'm not doing it. And Melly like, why? And Cyrus is quiet and she like, oh, you low-key hoping he gonna come back and ask you to come back. Well, she like, whatever, Cyrus. Fitz ain't coming to get you just like he ain't coming to get me. So help me or nah. And right now it's just looking like or nah for both of them. Millie cried, y'all, like, and you know, I don't know. Cyrus looked like he caved in a little bit, so we'll see what happened with that. Because when he saw her crying, at first he was just stone-faced, but once she kept going, because it's not too often that Millie cried for real and then cried in front of him. So, and I think they've been knowing each other for a long time, so I think he recognized that. So let's see what happened with Millie getting Cyrus help. So, boom. So out of nowhere, Rosen shows up late night, creeping to Olivia's office, talking about, look, you don't know me, you ain't seen me, but here's this file. Come to find out, in the file, the princess was pregnant, y'all. So since her and her husband ain't been sleeping together, she clearly pregnant by somebody else who happens to be the bodyguard. So Olivia like, oh, so she was pregnant, so the husband had her killed, right? So now that she know Fitz ain't on her side, Olivia goes straight to the queen like, look, the princess was pregnant and I think your son killed her. The queen is like, nope. Did I say that Liv went to the princess or Liv went to the queen? Because I meant to say Liv went to the queen and said, hey, queen, your son killed his wife because she was pregnant by the bodyguard. The queen was like, Fancy. The queen is like, nope, he didn't do it. I did it. She only had one job, which was to be a wife. And, she was blowing it. So I'm not about to have some illegitimate child to heir to my throne. So I had her killed. So Liv is like, oh, I'm not here with that. I'm out of here. And the queen gonna say, y'all, what she say? She said, oh, I haven't dismissed you yet. I was like, and you know, it was just a little plantationist. The old white-headed queen talking to the little black worker like, I haven't dismissed you yet. So Liv stayed, surprisingly, and was like, well, what you want to know? And the queen is like, look, you under confidentiality agreement. You can't say nothing. Plus, I'm under a different law. So, yeah, you know what you know, but you need to calm down, stay out of it. You helped fix the scandal with the pictures getting out and all that. So your job is done. See you later, Liv. Everything ain't a fairy tale. So, you know, kick rocks, right? So Liv like, oh, all right, bye. So, boom, that's that. So, Liv wasn't having that, y'all. So Liv go tell the son, like, look, your mama killed your wife. And yeah, your wife was treated and pregnant by somebody else, but your mama killed your wife and you need to do something. So the son go tell the queen, like, look, you old... You gonna resign or else I'm gonna tell everybody you killed my wife. Olivia under confidentiality agreement, but I'm not. So you resign, let me be in charge, and we gonna move on. So the queen looking like boo-boo the fool, y'all. So Liv walk up to the queen like, yeah, you right. Ain't no fairy tales or everything don't end in fairy tales, but one thing is for sure, all evil queens get dethroned. I was like, oh, and of course she just walked out. Or, well, they was outside. Well, they were inside a whole little airport thing. So, yeah. So, boom, Liv walks out, y'all. Then we see Huck all distraught go knocking at a door, and we wondering what's going on. So, he knock, and guess who opened the door, y'all? It's Jake. And I'm like... You know, I've been so torn about Jake, whether I really liked him or not, especially when he first came on the scene. But I kind of like him now. So I was like, oh, hi, Jake. But, you know, he didn't have no scene. He was just like, come on in, Huck. So we'll see what happens or how Huck asks Jake for help. I'm assuming, you know, they both be 613. So I'm thinking maybe... He thinking maybe Huck thinks Jake knows some deprogramming tricks because Huck told Liv like, hey, my guy is out of me. And Liv is like, what you mean? But I think it mean like, hey, Huck just killed all those people on the bus, so he kind of feel like his killer is on the loose. And, Liv kind of calms him down and stop him from killing, but I don't think Liv understood what he was saying, so he trying to say, like, hey, I need to get this killing demon out of me. Can you help me? And she was like, no, so now he going to Jake. And maybe if he can stop killing again, he can go back to his wife and kid and be the man he really want to be. So Olivia and Fitz make up, y'all. She go back to the White House and she all acting stank. And he like, well, what's wrong with you? Like, I thought we was good. I told my wife I want to divorce her. Like, you can't be acting all stank when we on the up and up. I understand we disagreed on what to do with the queen and the son, but like, what's the deal? And she like, well, I'm sorry you having a bad day, but I'm having a good day. And I was like, black woman crazy problems. And I live like, look, we cool, we booze, I want to be with you, but I don't think we should tell the world, because then everybody gonna be looking at us. Look how we just got into a fight over this little thing. You think we gonna survive? The masses all looking at us and scrutinize everything. So let's just be booze how we been being booze and see what happened. Next thing you know, here come Abby clearing her throat. Speaking of Abby, remember Abby looked like a fool earlier? So Abby went and told Portia de Rossi, like, oh, why you didn't tell me that Fitz was coming to the press conference? And she like, I didn't know. And Abby could tell she was for real. She was like, oh, okay. So then later on, after Fitz and Olivia got into that whole little fight in front of Portia de Rossi and I'm going to call her Lizzie Bear. I said that earlier, right? And I keep calling her real name. In front of Lizzie Bear, the new chief of staff, and David Rosen. So now, I don't know if Lizzie Bear knew all along that Olivia and Fitz was sleeping together, but after that fight, she recognized it. So she went to Abby like, oh, so your girl Olivia back sleeping with the president, right? And then Abby was looking crazy. Like, Abby didn't know. And so now they kind of friends. She was like, well, look, just like you didn't know about the press conference earlier, I didn't know about this sleeping together thing. So now we figured it all out. Liz is because of all of that. You thought Fitz wasn't going to see Melly's get sworn in, but clearly Olivia made him do it. I didn't know about, whatever going on with Fitz and Liv, but now that I saw that fight, I know what's going on, and I'm not cool with that. So, hey, now we know what's up. So they cool now, I guess, or somewhat. So, just when Fitz and Olivia's making up and all smooching on the balcony, Abby comes in and clear her throat, and she like, look, come check out the TV, y'all. And guess who it is? Hateful Sally. She done found some pictures of Olivia and Fitz in the White House. And I don't know how, like, we know that the cameras are in the Oval Office right above. And I'm pretty sure there's camera all over the White House. But how did Sally get the pictures? But then again, she used to work there, right? She used to be the former vice president. So, maybe she still got some inside tracks. So she telling everybody on her whole little Liberty talk show, like, oh, our scandalous president is sleeping around with Olivia. Here's some pictures of them frolicking around. Poor little Melly, wife, and then now new governor of Virginia, or senator of Virginia, husband all cheating and twiddling around, y'all. So boom. So now it's just like, so Fitz and Olive and Abby all looking at the TV like, oh my gosh. They show Melly in her office looking at the TV like, oh my gosh, it's out. So boom. That's the end of the episode, you guys. So that was so interesting. That was a good start. It wasn't as action-packed as it could have been, but I think it was a good start to season 5. So there it is, you guys. That is the review for Scandal. So we are back and we are on. Thank God it's Thursday. So here we go. Had my little red wine just to get in the Scandal mood. I didn't have any popcorn. I'm going to the dentist on Monday or Tuesday, so I'm trying to lay low. It's so funny because I be trying to act good right before I go to the dentist, but some people be like, no, act bad right before you go to the dentist. Eat everything because they about to clean it anyway. But whatever, I don't be wanting to go in there all yuck mouth. So that's that. Anyway, so that was it. So that was Scandal season 5 episode 1. So we are back, you guys. So you know what's up. Give me the thumbs up on this video. Go ahead and hit me up on Twitter at TammyB_. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and I will see you in the next review. All right, bye.